Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I am going to be redeeming Pink Diamond Andrei Kirilenko, adding him to my squad. I just realized I have one too many Timberwolves players. That's fine. I honestly did not have to pay that much for this card because I already had a lot of the cards for him on my account. I had all the Wild Gem diamonds. I had a bunch of the Wild Gem cards for each team as well, which made this a much cheaper exchange to get than a lot of others. I am currently selling my Cooper Flag because I don't need him anymore with the addition of Andrei Kirilenko. I do think AK is one of the very best small forwards in the game, and I think he is a card who, especially since I'm able to get him for so cheap, really didn't have to spend more than I don't know exactly how much I spent, but maybe 400,000 MT or so, which is a lot, but not a ridiculously horrible amount by any means, and able to add this card to my squad. Really think he's a nice upgrade at the small forward position, a guy who can shoot at an incredibly high level, but also provides more size than Sean Marion does, has an off the dribble game, super fast, super smooth jumper, high release point, which I like Sean Marion's jumper a lot, but the lower release point occasionally does feel like it kind of matters. With AK, that's not going to happen. His jumper's probably even faster. I mean, he's a really, really nice card. And the one thing I don't like about Sean Marion that much is the bad free throw. It's so fast, it's incredibly hard to time. AK doesn't have that either. So, and he's bigger. I really like this card a lot. I've been kind of wanting to get him for a while, but I finally decided, yeah, I think it's time to pick this card up. So, 93 offense, 99 defense, 6'9", 92 driving layup, 93 close shot, 91 mid-range, 88 three ball, 85 driving dunk, 97 block, 96 steal, 97 perimeter, 94 interior, 90 speed to a ball, 96 agility, 87 vert, 90 strength, 92 stamina, 91 hustle, 94 pass, or 94 defensive consistency. That stuff doesn't matter, to be fair, but he's just really, really good, and obviously I probably will badge him up a pretty good amount. I'm definitely going to give him some hoffs anyway, maybe not all of them, but like Deadeye is a badge that he needed to add it anyway. I'm willing to upgrade that one to Hoff. And I'll probably go through and upgrade a few more badges to Hoff too, like Set Shot Specialist. I think that one's worth adding. He really isn't missing many badges. Post Powerhouse, Shifty Shooter, Hook Specialist, Float Game, and Aerial Wizard. I mean, I'm never going to shoot a post hook with him, so I think I'll add all the other ones. I might actually shoot a floater with him. We'll throw that one on Hoff. Why not? I may put handles for days, lightning launch, limitless, a couple of those on Hoff eventually as well. Literally, he has every single badge in the game, though, and a bunch of good Hoffs. A couple extra added ones certainly won't hurt, and I am going to want to give him a shoe as well, but AK's a dog, man. He's a card that I'm very excited to try out. I'm going to test out his release real quickly as well, and then we'll hop into a game and see what he can do. His first debut game here on the team, but again, big, 6'9", can kind of put the ball on the floor, really solid off the dribble, and he's got a super smooth fast jumper too, which is a huge plus. This card I think is really, really good, and I think in terms of, I mean, I don't have LeBron. Who else can I get the small forward position who is an upgrade? I think Andrei Kirilenko is that guy. You know what I mean? I've played against this card several times, and you just can't leave him at all. He's always very, very impactful on the court, and excited to try him out here on the squad. So with that being said, wow, I just butchered that release right there, but we're gonna hop into a game. We're gonna see what Andrei Kirilenko can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. This dude's team is not great. Only free bans. I don't know who this is. Rex Chapman, Klay Thompson, Elton Brand, Bam Adebayo, and Alperen Şengün. Not an insane team. He's got Elton at the 3. I think AK is definitely distinctly better in that area than that card. We'll see how this game goes, man. Wouldn't be surprised if this guy's a solid player, even with a bad team, or a not great team, I should say. But we'll see how this one goes, man. Either way, let's see what Andrei Kirilenko can do. I'm going to use him in a lot of ways as a primary ball handler. We'll see how much exactly. I'm going to shoot that. Actually, he stepped way too far. What is he doing? I'll take the wide open 3 ball. Start us off hot with Andrei Kirilenko getting a 3. And the beautiful part, more than anything else about AK, is that he is an extremely elite on-ball defender. Super switchable, so you can X-switch pretty much everything with them. And also, obviously, a really, really solid, like, elite perimeter defender, not just solid. Very good defense right there. Speaking of, forcing Alperen Şengün to pick the ball up, staying in front the entire possession. We can help here late. He's a good enough defender to, or rebounder to raise a solid option there as well. And just overall, I love the value this card provides on that end of the court more than anything else. That's where it's, like, really valuable. Offensively, he's going to mostly be a spot up, but when you have guys like Dr. J, guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander that can be the scorers, and you have a shot like that. I know he just quit, but look at that jumper. Card can be really good. Let's hop into another game. Let's keep it going with Andrei Kirilenko. Game 2 is against I Like to Cha-Cha, and this team is more like it. Penny Hardaway, Scottie Pippen, Glenn Rice, Jack Sigma, and Joel Embiid. Not bad at all. Should be a pretty good game here. We'll see how this one goes. 32 wins, Tier 3. Might be good, might be not. I don't really know. I don't recognize this name, really. So we'll have to wait and see how good of a player this guy is, but his team is solid. So let's see how this one goes, man. Again, we want AK on the primary ball handler. I want him on Pippen, not Glenn as well, ideally. And that's a dunk for Penny Hardaway, first possession of the game. Not an amazing defensive start there, but I think AK is going to do a better job getting through those screens anyways. Hit our pop here. Again, AK's not a guy that I think you're really going to want to run your offense through, but he is a guy. I had a 3 there if I had just done one escape. He is a guy who is capable of putting the ball on the floor, and people don't really think of as an off-the-dribble threat, but he absolutely is. That was not a great first possession there, in all honesty, though. I feel like I could have done a better job than I did. Also has a very fast jumper, which means three-point plays. Could be really effective with him as well, to be totally honest. And of course, that screen didn't hit at all, but oh, and then I get, that's annoying. I had a crab there and it didn't work. And Penny beats me down the court. Tough. All right, slow start. Not a big deal. We will be fine, I am sure. I'm going to try to get to the rim here. Try to just get a little deep hash going. Turn the corner, get inside, and AK misses the layup. He didn't get a dunk animation like he was supposed to. Not starting the game off as well here for sure, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm asking him to do a lot, and I think I'm not having as much success as I would like, but that's okay. AK should not be guarding. He should be on Penny. I love how matchups don't work in this game, but good defense, AK. Again, that's what he will provide at an elite level, kind of no matter what. We know that. Good help here. X-switch, that's low-key an illegal screen, and a... Well, I don't really want illegal screens to get called in this game anyway, so it kind of looked like it to me, but whatever. Boom, boom, drive the ball. Good push pop. AK gets a slow catch and still greens a good shot. Andrei Kirilenko. That's more like it. And of course, SGA is guarding Glenn Rice now, like I didn't really want him to be. But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. We'll just let AK play D. Yes, sir. That's what AK does best, man, is play D. Cuts off the dribble drive really well there. We wall up the underneath. Look for the slip. That's not open. Now he's kind of boxed. Good defense. Hopefully get through this screen. Late X switch. That works, though. Good defense. We got to stop. Perfect. Now, we push the floor, and we'll look for AK on the pick and pop again, I think. Otherwise, deep hash. It's not there. I don't love that pass, to be honest, but that's a good shot. And look at Andrei Kirilenko. You see what I'm saying? Get the defender into the screen just a little bit. People aren't really expecting him to be a scorer, and he has the fast enough jumper to get that type of shot off easily. Does get beat there by Penny. Penny's tough. He's fast. He's great defense. He's great offensively. At times, he will get past the defender right there, but it is what it is. Another standing dunk for SGA. We'll take it. We do have a 1-point lead. It could definitely be worse here to start off this game. Don't get beat downhill again. Yep. We're good. We can go under stuff with Penny. We're fine. Boom. X switch. Perfect. You got Sigma now. We're good still. I'm going to send a double team and rotate here if I can. And I'll jump at that. Good defense. That's a good jump. I would have liked more than a 3% contest, but it's fine. Hit it here. Corner. Pump fake. No way he didn't jump. And that's going to be a blocking foul. So that's fine. I should have shot it. I thought he was going to get closer to me and get a better closeout there. Probably on me, honestly, because I think I could have done a better job. But it's all right. Reset the ball out here. He's doubling for no reason. And if Embiid knew how to space the floor at all, we would have been just fine there. But whatever. Turn the corner here. Downhill. Standing dunk. Good. Up by 3. Not a bad first quarter so far. This dude does seem like a pretty solid player. So seems like he kind of knows what he's doing at least. We're going to have to make sure we do a good job on both ends of the court. But AK's done really well defensively so far against Penny. That's for sure. Watch the backdoor cut here. Stay up through the screen there. He actually did touch the screen a little bit, but it's fine. Good defense here. Help down. Wall up. And there's a stop. Let's go. Run the floor again. Here. Across the court. Catch and shoot. Oh my goodness. Andrei Kirilenko. Look at that jumper, man. That is what I'm talking about right there. That's not a super open shot. Most cards, that's not an open shot at all. Andrei Kirilenko knocks it down with confidence. Really good first quarter. Unable to get a shot off to end the quarter, but a 6-point lead and AK playing really well. Me personally, I'm taking that every day of the week. Not a bad game at all so far. And he's playing he's doing what I want him to do amazingly. He's an elite catch and shoot shooter with a very fast, tough to contest jumper, and he's an elite on-ball defender. All the other stuff is extra. He's not going to need to do a ton off the dribble. He doesn't need to be a ridiculous slasher, all that type of stuff. Yes, he can do it, but that's not really what I'm asking him to do. What I'm asking him to do is play defense and catch and shoot for the most part. He's doing both of those things at an elite level. Let's run another little play here, just see if we can get maybe a corner three or something like this if the defense gets a little lost, and that's probably bad offense, and I'm lucky that was a foul, because I think he was kind of going to have, I think we were going to be a little bit of trouble there. Get the ball in bounds, drive the ball, turn the corner, he's late, and that's a dunk. AK's a good slasher too, man, don't forget about it. Gets downhill and dunks on, I think that was Embiid there that he actually dunked on, so that's good stuff. Love to see it nonetheless. He should have a dunk here. Yeah, bad defense by me. Got to do a better job there, but we're still up 17-11, so not a terrible start to this game either. Pop again. Use the screen. Stop. Pop. AK. That's a force. And I knew it was a force too. That's my bad. We get the offensive board and turn it into a 3 though. A little bit lucky there. I'm not complaining. But that wasn't great. That was kind of a force of a shot right there. And I knew it was too. He did a good job clicking on. X switch. AK. Yep. Switches everything. You know, I mean, that's the other thing. He touches a screen at all. Easy switch. Easy switch again. Click on. Only a 4, but whatever. And we're out in transition. And now it's a dunk. Ah, no, it's not. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. Again, that was a little greedy, but it is what it is. Make life difficult. He's forcing now. Now he's forcing. Oh, and I gave up an open 3. Darn. Offensive rebounds go both ways. It is what it is. I got one. He got one. It is what it is. I tried to leak. That's what you get for being greedy. Why didn't it throw the ball to Dr. J there? Come on. That's a 3. No, it's not. Thankfully, it's a 2. But all of a sudden, it's a 4-point game again. Whatever, man. We were in a real position there to potentially start to pull away, and instead, that is not going to be the case. So let's get a pick and roll going. Sorry. Slip the screen. Is that an illegal? Oh, I thought they called an illegal. I was going to say I quick slipped the screen. How could he have even made enough contact for there to be an illegal? But apparently, that's not what it was. Whatever, bro. Good-o. I guess. I mean, good D. It is what it is. And then he backdoors. Oh, my gosh. I was just blowing this dude out, and now it's a close game. It is what it is. I'm going to bring my bench in the game here, and we're going to reset. And 1! Look at AK. Let's go. Let's knock down this free throw, too. I am going to go ahead and bring the bench in the game, though, and see if we can hopefully build a little bit of a lead. Did I just miss? His free throw release is good. Shouldn't miss much. I just suck. It is what it is. 13 points in the first half is still very solid. AK's playing well. All right, so I was up like 13 points, and now I'm only up 3. I'm not going to lie. I literally was mentally like, I need to make sure he doesn't quit so I can bring AK back in for the 4th quarter and then have promptly let this guy right back into the game. Look at Andrei Kirilenko. What a way to make an impact play to start the 4th right there. Love to see that. Drive the ball, little drag back, little 3. Oh, my goodness. Way to come in and make a big impact. Now we're up 8. Just like that. I started playing like trash as soon as my mindset flipped because I had the bench and I was playing really well. And then I started playing like trash. Look at AK. Those hop steps are so good in this game. And Andrei Kirilenko walls that up perfectly. You see how impactful he is on the defensive end of the court. Not to mention, even like a decent drag back, stuff like that. Hit the corner here. He's going to fly by. We're going to hit AK. We're going to catch and shoot again. And I'm going to brick it because I suck. And it was it was so quick that I just blew it. Ah, it's tough. All right. Well, it's still a 6-point game. Not a bad spot here to be in. Again, I'm going to try one more time to get a little 3-point playoff. See if we can get something open potentially or anything along those lines. Low key, I might have had him there, but I'll take my standing dunk. That'll work. Andrei Kirilenko back to the rim. 20 points on 64% from the field. I love that every day of the week. Watch the backdoor cut. He's getting the ball to Penny again. We're going to blitz him here. I wanted a blitz. I wanted to force a turnover there, get a little aggressive. It was before the last 2 minutes as well, so not even a bad foul. Just one to give. And I'm going to send another double team here, and I'm going to give up a dunk. Okay, no, I'm not. It's fine. We're good. Yep, you're good. You're good, AK. Yes, sir. Good D. Switch that. Oh, that's a good shot. It's a nice shot. A little dribble handoff into an immediate shot. Jaren got stuck behind. That was a good little shot. But it's still a 6-point lead. Minute 50 left. We're going to go a little quick slip this time. See if we can get him to slip behind there. Perfect. Doesn't jump, but that's fine. We turn the corner. Get it out. We do have bailout, obviously, but I still don't. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was a bad possession. And I'm going to give up a dunk. He missed. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe that missed. Oh my gosh, look at Jared. Good D. All right. It's still. Oh no, it's my ball. That was blocked off of him. I thought that was his ball. Oh my gosh. All right. That will work out just fine. I'm not going to lie. We'll take that every day of the week. Drive the ball. Popper. Pump fake. He's going to jump. And we're going to get a 3. And that one's green too. Not contested either. You love to see it. Andrei Kirilenko doing it all. Off the dribble. On the defensive end. Across the board. just hooping. Grab another board, why don't you, as well. Push the floor again. Stop and drag back. I thought he was going to X-switch that. I'm just going to take my assist. Yes, sir. Dr. J to the rim. 23 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist on 67% from the field against a pretty solid player. That's a really good debut game from Andrei Kirilenko. And defensively, y'all see how, like, sticky he is on defense? He is not getting beat off the dribble at all. Very impressive stuff, especially in a game where it's very easy to get beat off the dribble. And that's another 3 ball. 26 now. Oh, my goodness gracious. Andrei Kirilenko, you just have yourself a game, sir. Yes, sir. Love to see it. He's rattled now. That's a force. That's an opportunity potentially for another 3 ball is what that is. Drag back. Stop. Use. Now reject the screen. Stop and pop. Ah. We are hooping at this point. Oh my goodness, getting a little wiggly and knocking down another one. It is floody at this point. Give me that ball too. Throw it to Embiid. You know you want to. He's just going to hold the ball. Game's over. All right, GG's to my opponent. We locked in there in the 4th quarter and managed to blow him out after he got it real close. We literally went on an 18-4 run to end the game. Good stuff. Overall, great win. Andrei Kirilenko was a really big driving force in that victory, and I think he is the best small forward I have, absolutely. And honestly, might be the, besides LeBron, he might be the best small forward in the game right now, especially if you're considering a guy like Paul George, a shooting guard. 29, 4-1, 1 steal, 1 block, 10 of 14, and 7-9 from 3. That's elite. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.